to see the big man with football, running, knocking people aside, and picking up yardage. That takes me back to the 60s, the 70s, when fullbacks ruled the earth.
They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Henry. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Taken down.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
It's rare that a man his size can't at least push forward for a yard, but they stopped him there for nothing.
You're talking about Tiny? You're talking about the little guy back there? That monster. Yeah, you're exactly right. And it takes a group effort to get a guy like that down and not let him find some space. The first guy in, he's got to take one for the team, right? Because he's just waiting there and holding on for everyone else to help him out.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. DeForest Buckner using those big hands and getting in there and bringing him down for the sack. And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
3rd and long, it's Tannehill. And Eifert has it. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
4-yard line.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Check the backer, check the backer. Tight right. 53 at the mic. I got him. Switch. Tight dog. Shake.
And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. After the penalty, it's Henry. It's Xavier Rhodes there in on the stop.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 12.
Mike, 53. Whip. Where you at? 53's Mike. Check, 53's Mike. There you go, Tiger.
On 2nd and 12, Tannehill. He's got a man. It's his fullback.
Tannehill's pass.
He'll wind up getting 11 on that one. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Now.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Tennessee Titans.
They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll move the chains.
That's the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 16 yards there. A Tennessee first down.
At the 18-yard line.
Check. Fresno.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Tannehill. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Tyler Eifert, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Titans take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee.
Makes the score Titans 7, Colts 0.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
He's tackled.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. Now the first carry from Marlon Mack. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Good pickup there by Marlon Mack. And he was a 1,000-yard runner in 2019 and has been very consistent in moving the ball for the Colts. Last 2 seasons, at least 8 touchdowns rushing each year.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wentz. Caught left side by Hilton. No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. And he whips that one incomplete there. He was looking for Jack Doyle, the Pro Bowl tight end, and it's 3rd down.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
To number 13.
27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Indianapolis.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Again, they'll throw with Wentz. Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race.
What's up?
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski, that's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Now the try here for the point after. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Titans 14, Colts nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this run.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told him and they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. On the counter, it's Taylor. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
To throw is Wentz. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th.
3 plays.
Out is Rigoberto Sanchez on 4th down to punt this thing. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they were good last time out with a touchdown drive. This go-around, it's not going to be very easy starting from inside their own 5.
But they shouldn't be daunted by it. You work on this the entire offseason. You work on it in practice. It's called coming out session. Start the ball inside the 5, start on the 5, on the 10. They should be ready to go.
And 7.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Tannehill. Caught, Eifert over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
They were backed up to start the drive, but how about that aggressiveness? Firing it downfield right away. Nice job there getting out towards what would have been their normal starting position.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
Check it out.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. That's complete to his tight end, Ferkser. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Ready? Check 53, right? Out there. 53, check 53. Hey, tight down. There you go.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. Out of the gun, Tannehill. High throw, but the catch is made. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. Last year's All-Pro punter Brett Kern comes on for Tennessee. Back deep is Travis Carey. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
I'm ready to take over, baby. Staying, don't.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now Wentz. Over the middle here, it's Hilton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there and a first down.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Taylor. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Taylor, the ball carrier.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second and 7. Play action. Now Wentz. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I'll tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Throwing is Wentz. Campbell making the catch. And out of bounds right around the 20. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
Indianapolis.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. He was looking for Jack Doyle that time, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
20-yard line.
Wentz to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Again, it's Wentz. Eluding the pressure right. 4th down now as the Titans defense holds up in coverage.
On the throwaway. Brings up 4th down.
Rodrigo Blankenship for the Colts field goal. From the left hash, this from 37. Blankenship's kick is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board.
That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no return here for Evans as they will bring this out to the 25. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the pass.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
They'll take over.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Taylor. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is really thrown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wentz hits his target to tight end Mo Alley Cox.
Wentz's pass.
That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
And inches.
Here's Wentz to throw. That ball is caught. It's Doyle. Touchdown, Colts.
Doyle. Touchdown.
Jack Doyle. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts have got it back to a 1-score game. And he's got it. That cuts the lead. It's now 14-10.
Makes the score Titans 14, Colts 10. Rodrigo Blankenship to kick off for Indianapolis.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. And this will be a touchdown.
25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner?
Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by Rock Ya-Sin. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or 2 and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may force them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Now we've got whistles and a flag. Looked like one of the Colts linemen might have jumped. false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Wentz. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time. And now it's 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 2nd and 15 now. Wentz, he'll take a shot downfield for Pittman. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left. He was looking for Michael Pittman that time. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 15.
Incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Wentz. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there. That brings up 4th.
It's 4th down.
Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. So we've reached halftime here in a 4-point game as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance? Accelerating, and off he goes. The 20. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts have taken the lead.
Rodrigo Blankenship for the extra point.
Well, I don't think you can get any more efficient or tidy, whatever word you want to use in that. Man, one play, 75 yards in zone.
Yeah, efficient, tidy, excellent words. How about explosive? 75 yards, one play. That means everyone handled their assignment, doesn't it? It doesn't just mean that the defense broke down. They really executed the way that was drawn up on the whiteboard. Big-time play, big-time result.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where
and for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by Corey Willis. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
At their own 36-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way he's hit the holes. He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
41-yard line.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Again, it's Taylor. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Wentz going to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Dane Cruikshank. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Quick. 53, check 53. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. 53.
After the interception, here's Tannehill. Throw left side is complete to Rodgers.
Tannehill's pass.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
At the Colts 42 yards.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues.
By DeForest Buckner. A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Tannehill. And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And he's taken down inside the 30. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Chester Rogers. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. Extra point forthcoming.
For the extra point.
It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Makes the score Titans 21, Colts 17.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Ball carrier.
This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
And the Colts 1st down.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw, it's Wentz. And that is incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
30-yard line.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Wentz now to throw. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a third down.
Now Wentz. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Robert Alford. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Into the red zone, Wentz. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are once again going to retake the lead. Now Blankenship on for the PAT. And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
Rodrigo Blankenship to kick off for Indianapolis.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Taking it about the 1. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter, just a 3-point game, 2nd and 10. Tannehill. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
Now left side on the swing pass. Call it a gain of 5, and it's a 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Derrick Henry. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6.
Here's Tannehill. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Kenny Moore. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
Tight right.
They keep it with Henry on 1st down. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 35-yard line.
loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
What's tight? Tight is right. Yo, triple up, triple up. We out. I got you.
Back to throw, Tannehill. He'll dump this underneath for Evans. A gain of 4 on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
Now 4th down.
Tucker McCann out now for the Titans field goal. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this one is right down Broadway. And that will tie us at 24 all. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Back now in Nashville, all even as we get ready to start the 4th. Teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. And now this is Hilton on the receiving end. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
Colts.
On play action, Wentz. Taken in by the tight end, Doyle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a 1st down again. They'll run here with Taylor, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Colts have broken our tie as they take the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Kenny Moore.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. You can't block me. You can't block me. No.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. It's complete to Brown, right side. And out across midfield, down to the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
A first down carry for Henry. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Nice carry there by Derrick Henry. Picks up a first down. And when you say workhorse, you're thinking about Derrick Henry. Won the rushing title in 2019 with 1,540 yards on the ground and 16 rushing touchdowns. Went to his first Pro Bowl and carried his team to the AFC Championship game.
He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the
29-yard line.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Got an open man, Keelan Cole. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 16. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10.
53 to Mike. 53. Check 53. Push him back. Push him in.
From the red zone now, Tannehill. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Keelan Cole, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now it's Tannehill. They set up the screen for Henry. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game.
And 2.
Rush in. Rush in. Rush in. Deep.
Now it's Henry. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Good. That ties the game 31-31.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. All tied up, less than 2 minutes to go.
That's it, baby. That's it right there.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now Wentz. Sliding out of the pocket. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Wentz to throw. Caught left side by Hilton. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back there as it'll leave them with a 3rd and 5. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. Looking for Campbell downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. They'll run on 1st down. Henry. There to stop it was Darius Leonard. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
18-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll run it again with Henry. And they'll get him down right around the 16. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. And the busy night for Henry continues. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And the Titans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. This is Henry. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They just likely won this thing in regulation.
And that score in this time frame, that's like a big reveal at the end of a great movie, isn't it? Out of nowhere, almost, it appears. They get it done. How about that score?
The finishes like this is why we love sports. This is why we love the game of football.
So glad that we got to be here to watch this one.
Extra point right down the middle. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And what could he possibly be thinking? He just took the fair catch at the 1-yard line. Major mistake.
Their own 1-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because...
And Wentz will not be able to get rid of it. He's taken down for a safety. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Titans, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And now they'll get the weekend off as they get a little extra.